What is going on, guys? Back at the YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys coming in. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching this channel, please do. The channel is growing. It's been a little slow, but it's got a nice steady growth, and you guys subscribing, commenting, and liking helps out a tremendous amount. So I really appreciate guys' support and everything. Today, we're going to be rebuilding an Aeromotive mechanical fuel pump. The reason we're going to be doing that, I got sweat all over me already. Yeah, it's getting hot here, guys. Good thing, because I want to get out in the lake. The reason we're rebuilding it, I bought this mechanical pump used from a buddy. It was in great shape, nothing wrong with it, but it is old, and I could tell there was some play inside. I ran it last year with no issues, but then I ended up bending up one of the retaining clips that holds the shaft in. And when you bend that, the shaft has a lot more movement. And I noticed that now, oh, and then I lost it. So I put like a C-clip on it, which didn't fit that great. And I think I lost it, and the shaft's got a good bit of play. And I need to make sure that I get this thing operating correctly. So I reached out to Aeromotive. They sent me a little mini rebuild kit. The rebuild kit included a new seal. It also has a new shaft, which I have in the freezer right now, just so it's a little bit smaller because it's going to be easier to put these bearings on. So these two bearings, the spacer, which the bearings go like that inside, which you guys will see. And then two of the retaining clips here, spiral locks, that holds the shaft and everything in place. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the full rebuild kit, which is the new bearings, the new seals, all that stuff. Just so that basically the pump will be brand new. The only thing else that can wear would be the actual gears, but they don't really wear, and there's really nothing else to really wear inside these. The mechanical pumps are extremely, extremely tough. You can run them for like 30 years. I mean, there's really nothing that goes bad in them. Electronic pumps, you know, electric with the electric motors and stuff, they wear out, especially if they get gum in them and stuff. They don't last nowhere near as long. And I'm telling you, the mechanical pump, yeah, a lot of people think like they're not street worthy. I've had zero problems with this mechanical pump. It starts up good, it drives great. I've never lost a belt. And honestly, it's probably the best thing I did when it comes to my fuel system, because I have solid fuel pressure at all times. And it doesn't draw on your battery whatsoever. So I have maximum battery voltage for my coils, and everything works great. So I love the mechanical pump. Any big guy that wants to make a lot of power, I will suggest a mechanical fuel pump. Anyways, I went ahead and drained the fuel. Let's go ahead and get under here, crack some lines, and get this guy out. Here you can see, now I want to show you what it was doing. As you guys can see how the pump's got all that movement and it was rubbing. So we're going to fix that. Also, I stripped out one of the guys here. The other two are fine. I stripped this guy out. So we're going to see if we can't put a helicoil in there, fix that. If not, it'll be fine. We run that. We also have a nut on the back. So let's get this guy tore apart. All right, these pumps are fairly easy pumps. There's really not a lot to them. This nut on the end here is kind of just a precautionary in case we lose the Allens. These are just 1/8 Allens. Go in there and remove those. All right, as you can see, my my little C-clip is not holding, and the pump was digging in to there, and we can't really have that. So we're gonna go ahead and fix all that mess. All right, let's take her apart. There's really not much to it, guys. A couple bolts, comes apart real easy.
really not much to them.
All right, now, so here's the back side, it's all brass. So yeah, you can wear this out if you get a lot of trash in your pump, but as long as you're running a good filter, you shouldn't really get anything in there. So everything looks pretty dang good. Now for this guy, there is a small black O-ring. Make sure you guys don't damage that. And then in here is a little silver pin. You see that? You can't lose that. You need that pin. It holds the whole internal where it needs to be at. So in order to get all that out, you just flip it over and you can take your two gears. So this guy runs, it's actually 2 gears stacked on one on top of each other. And you can take all that apart. Again, guys, don't lose your pin. Here's your pin. Don't lose that. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything while I got it apart. I typically like to leave these together. I don't like to separate them, but I will go ahead and blow them off with compressed air. Make sure that they're all good. And then here's your shaft. You do have a key here. You can remove the key. That's your key. And then here's your main shaft. And that's really it, guys. There's nothing to these pumps. Very simple operations. So we're going to go ahead and clean everything up, and then I'll start assembling the new stuff. All right, so we got everything undone. And the one thing I noticed when they sent this new seal is that it doesn't fit where the other seal fits. It's way too small. So as you can see, unless I force the crap out of it, this is 2.5 millimeters smaller than what's in there. And that one in there, you can easily put the big end inside of it. Where this one, there's no way you're gonna do that unless it does have beveled on this, unless you're supposed to force it past. So maybe you're supposed to force it and then it opens up. But this is just like a Teflon. So I don't know if you're supposed to do that. Maybe you are. Maybe you're supposed to force it past. I'm just kind of worried. So I might just ask Aeromotive what they say. All right, so that's exactly what I did. I put a little bit of Klotz castor oil on just to lube it up, and I just forced the shaft on and it just kind of compressed on there. So we went ahead and knocked the old one out, but you guys can see the difference in the size. But I guess since this one's very old, worn out, it's just kind of opened up. So we'll go ahead and slap this guy in. All right, we got it. We got our assembly on there. So there's your 2 bearings. This is a press fit, guys. So I had to get the hammers out, get it in the vise, but they're in. And you have to go all the way flush there to the end. That way you can get your C-clips on. I put the brass fitting in and then flip it over, and then it all slides down in that assembly there. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's a very simple setup. And then you have your 2 spiral locks, your small and your big, and she's all done. All right, we got her. She's all back together, nice and stiff, which is, you know, that's pretty normal when you do all new stuff, seals, bearings. They have a little bit of a kind of a break-in period before everything really starts mating nice. But threw some PB in there, as you can see, and spun her over with a drill, and it's looking good. So we got to get it back on the car. So I hope you guys learned something. I know there's not a lot of guys out there running mechanical pumps, especially street cars, but it is doable. And I just wanted to bring you guys in. I really didn't see a lot of Aeromotive rebuilds on YouTube, so I thought I'd bring you in, at least show you the guts and see how everything operates. But really simple to rebuild, as you can see there, guys. Just some bearings, a spacer, and a seal, and that's really it. Make sure you guys put that pin in, make sure you guys put the keys back in, and make sure the gears are the same, that they go in together, and nice and smooth operation. Make sure you can spin it, and you should be good to go. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Once again, please comment, like, subscribe if you like what you're watching. If you guys want any more tips or tech tips, talk about any type of certain material, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna start putting out a couple of different videos. We're gonna talk about head gaskets. We're gonna talk about fuel and fuel pressure. We're gonna talk about like when you guys take your car and get tuned, what you guys should be doing to help your tuner out, make stuff go smoother. Just bits and pieces like that, just to keep it interesting. But yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you.